Boom. Welcome back to another edition
Woo!
of the Pod.
Yeah, there we go.
We're the Pod Fathers. We are your hosts, Nikki C. And in a bedroom in somewhere in Massachusetts, Patrick Moore. How we doing, Pat?
This is 6? Yeah, this is 6.
6 or 7 or
I'm living. Oh,
living the dream.
We didn't get it right this time. I was going to go hat, too. I thought too much
All
into it this time.
All right. I'll take it off.
I'll
go no hat.
I was going to go hat, too. I was like, you know what? We did hat last time, so I was like, I don't think we're going to do hat.
You know what? It's fair. It's fair. I like to hide underneath the lid.
Oh, me too. I just took a check.
Always need a lid.
No, my hair's clean.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have a bacteria infection.
You have a what?
I have a bacteria infection on my shin. I think from jiu-jitsu.
Oh, no.
So I haven't been all sweaty. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, right? No, it's pretty good. Yeah. Nah, I thought I was gonna lose a leg.
Oof. Yeah.
Not actually. I mean, like, probably, but.
You get MRSA though.
Well, that's what I feared. So.
Yeah.
Got double antibiotics. So we're all set. We're back on track.
Oof.
On the road. Back to recovery.
Well, speaking of jiu-jitsu, let's start with UFC.
That's why I said that. Yeah, man. We had a UFC 282 this past weekend with pretty good card. Or was, and then it wasn't at the same time, you know. Paddy the Baddy taking on Jared Gordon. And yeah, let's just dive right into that because I feel like that's what everybody's talking about from the whole event.
You think he won or you think he lost?
I thought he lost the fight. I don't think it was. I mean, people are like calling it a robbery for Jared Gordon, but I was like, definitely a close fight. But I thought Jared Gordon was a little bit more active in the first round than Paddy, and obviously I thought Gordon won the third round for sure. So I thought it was going to be Jared Gordon nod all the way. What do you think?
Didn't watch the fight. Gonna be honest with you,
Yeah,
but I saw a bunch of I saw little TikTok clips of the reactions after it. Kind of looked like Dana was like, "Woof."
Wait, the video with Portnoy and Big Cat.
Yeah, and then Rogan was like,
yeah. No, I thought that was a bad decision. In my opinion. I was watching it, and I was like, in the second round, I was like, Paddy lost his fight. I said it. I was like, this dude, no way this dude won. Or at least did not look like he's supposed to be like this whole Conor McGregor next coming. I saw a thing too today. It was like McGregor's fourth fight in the UFC was Dustin Poirier, who was ranked 5th at the time in 2014. McGregor starched him in one round. Paddy's fourth fight in the UFC came against a unranked opponent who he barely beat.
Yeah.
So it's like, is Paddy really it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I guess he's got the whole, like, he's very charismatic and he's got the WWE persona, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's got that bravado that that moves needles in MMA and UFC nowadays ever since McGregor came. That's what put Portnoy on him. And I also feel like Portnoy might have jumped the gun on that just because of him wanting to, you know, how much is that is him wanting to get to that part of the business for the gambling side, to get more eyes onto their sports book and whatnot. But I mean, every interview that he does, like media content wise, I think is very, very good from Paddy the Baddy.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think he's right now. I can guarantee you, firm believe me, like look at the top 15. Like, I don't think Paddy the Baddy can beat them easily. Like, I don't think he can beat Tony Ferguson easily.
No.
And that's the 15th guy in the division.
Oof.
It's like,
that's a stacked division too.
Yeah. It's no joke. I mean, I know like they want to do I mean, think about it, right? Why not you just do Connor versus Paddy? Why not?
Why not? Dude, I think Connor would kill him.
Oh, Connor would absolutely destroy him.
Yeah.
The way he if you watch that fight, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. First 45 seconds is just Jared Gordon just piecing up Paddy with the left hand. His chin's so high up that he's just getting clipped left and right. It was ew. You know, it was yeah. I thought Paddy was gonna get out of there early.
Saw the stats were kind of crazy. It was he outstriked him, and then the control time too was 6 minutes.
Yeah,
It was 10 seconds maybe for Paddy.
Yeah, it wasn't anything the 10 seconds came in the last 10 seconds of the third round too.
Yeah,
which is pretty funny. Everybody was or Dana White specifically was saying Jared Gordon didn't do enough to win, but I'm like, what did Paddy do enough of to win? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gordon, I've seen people just hug the guy and push him up against the cage for 15 minutes and win the fight.
Yeah.
So why can't he just do that for 5 minutes and win the fight?
Exactly.
You know? But do you think this hurts? I don't think it. Do you think it derails Paddy's stock?
No.
I don't think so.
No. The only time that if he actually fights someone ranked that's a name and he loses, then it's derailed. It's gonna be it'll be freaking Cody. No love. He'll be gone.
Even worse though, because at least Cody won the title.
Yeah, exactly.
But beat Dominic Cruz decisively too.
Yeah.
Paddy really hasn't beat anybody.
Don't know whatever happened to him.
Dude, that's one of the. I want a 30 for 30 on that guy. Just what he went through. I know he had back surgery up against the first TJ fight, but I don't know what else in that time frame from when he won the belt to that TJ fight. That first round of the TJ fight too, he was starching TJ.
Mm.
He rocked him and then TJ got saved by the bell, and then the second round TJ caught him. But yeah, man. And then he went down to 125, got lit up again. He just hasn't found his groove, I don't think.
No.
But he was
supposed to murk him too.
Yeah.
In 125.
Piece him up too and got pieced himself. Yeah, I want a 30 for 30 on that dude. I want a 30 for 30 on Cody, the Diaz brothers, and freaking what's his face? Oh, I can't think of his name right now. You like him?
Kevin Holland?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That dude seems like he's lived a life, but outside of the cage. You know,
you could just give him his own podcast and he'd be.
Yeah, that's true too. Or at least just give him
he should have his own podcast.
I'm sure he does.
He
or at least a YouTube channel. That's what Wonderboy does. Wonderboy doesn't have a podcast, but he just streams on YouTube and just shoots the shit.
Dude, Wonderboy is legit one of probably. I bet in real life he's one of the most nicest guys in the world. Because I was watching interviews on YouTube and stuff, and he's just he's just so nice to everyone.
So nice, dude. There's not such a bad bone in it. Yeah. Did you see the video of him when he got knocked out? And he's watching it back.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that video. He's oh, there it goes. He's just watching himself in a video game.
He's just he's one of the guys he just likes to fight. He's one of those guys, but he's just so positive about it. Where it's most of the other guys are pretty negative if they lose about it. He's just positive. He's just okay, I'm in the fight game. Let's go.
You know what it is too? It's and this is what I've been thinking about a lot recently. It was most of these guys we look at it as they're professional athletes and they do this. That's their job. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel he has that mind of hey, this is real life, but also this is my job. So it's me and you go to work every day. He just has to go to work once every 3 months of the year and fight. So it's I think he has that switch where it's I can't take myself too seriously because this is my job, type of thing. Most of these guys take themselves way too seriously, and then when they lose, and it I think they take it a little bit too personally than what Wonderboy does.
Mm-hmm.
It's also crazy too that he's 157-0 in kickboxing.
Oof.
He's only lost 6 times, and that's all came in MMA.
Really?
Never in kickboxing. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Impressive, dude. That dude is one of a kind, too.
So what do you think? Next topic. What do you think with Darren Till? What do you think's next for him?
Dana said that didn't stop. His stock didn't drop from that fight. I don't think he looked terrible, to be honest. The third round was probably where he looked the most and didn't want to be there anymore. But he was getting obliterated with shots the first like 3 minutes, and then towards the end of the first round, came back and was like just killing the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then second round looked like vintage Till, but I wouldn't say vintage because vintage Till would have put him out on his ass.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he was pulling punches towards the end of that round. Got into a scramble. Looked like he tweaked his knee a little bit. And then when he hit the ground in the third, when he got taken down, kind of just gave up. Flattened himself out. And just it wasn't even like a legit choke. It was kind of like a McGregor Khabib crank, where it was just like on the chin, just cranking him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, he's at a crossroads, I think. Makes you wonder if he would have taken his weight cutting down at 170 a little bit more seriously, if he could have actually become a contender. The UFC kind of forced his hand after the Masvidal fight and 170 and whatnot. But I don't know. He's definitely got to see like probably a mental coach or something just to, because he could probably train. He's probably a killer, and in the fight game, in the fight night, it just doesn't switch for him,
Yeah. What do you did you see the video him after the fight?
No.
He goes up to Bruce Buffer and goes, I tore my ACL. And Buffer goes, do you want me to announce it? And he goes, no. And then walks away.
What?
Yeah, no, you got to look it up. It's bizarre. Why?
What?
Yeah, he goes literally after the fight. He goes up to Bruce Buffer. I tore my ACL, and Bruce Buffer goes like, "Do you want me to mention that?" And he goes, "No." But why would you tell Bruce Buffer that?
Yeah. What the hell?
Did you see that?
Yeah. What the hell? You think it was like a? See, that's the thing. That's where, like, mentally, you think he tore that pre-fight and didn't want to make an excuse, and then put that video out where it's like, oh, he has a torn ACL.
Yeah, but that's so bizarre. Why would you go up to him and say that?
Right? Like, at least say it to Joe, who's actually interviewing the guy you fought.
Yeah. It was weird, bizarre.
And especially because, like, I watched the video. He already walked out of the cage and walked back to Bruce.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like Bruce was right behind him and then he turned him around. Like, he was already probably 3/4 of the way back, and he turned back.
Weird, bizarre.
That's Darren Till for you, though, because that dude is
I was
a freak.
I was rooting for his comeback, though. I want
Me too.
I want to.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that one video where he has basically.
Welcome anybody and anybody.
Yeah. Everyone's saying I should get a contender fight. I don't think I deserve it. Everyone needs to get it. Everyone.
And then he got a title fight right after that. That's a little fuckery right there. Oh, jeez. Man.
So what do you my next question, what do you think about the 18-year-old first win, Raul?
Dude, that dude looks good.
Rosas Jr.
That dude looks good.
Rosas.
His just his whole ground game looked really good, especially for 18 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what an 18-year-old who is in that
senior in high school. Yeah. He's doing that.
Just got $50K too for performance of the night.
Dude, what was I doing when I was 18?
Sitting in Ron Colley Hall, questioning why we went to Sacred Heart.
Yeah, that's true. He's even graduating high school, man. That's fucking crazy.
Right. I also think about it. What's he gonna look like at 22, or 21 in like 3 years? Like, that's crazy to think about.
I gotta say one thing. I watched his press conference. He needs to work on his trash talk. It's bad.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
It's
yeah. He just shouldn't talk trash just because. How do I say this in the most politically correct way? Yeah, he just shouldn't talk shit and then look at the comments because he will get a lot of comments about how he looks. Um, he's got the Squidward nose going on.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been in like 100 fights already and he's 18.
Yeah,
not like he's gonna see this, but I will say it.
Yeah,
his nose is pretty
mhm.
good for him. It's making him a living.
Oh yeah.
You gotta embrace that shit though. Like, look at Ariel Helwani. Dude's got a huge noj, and like that dude just got us to embrace it, like Ariel did. Like Ariel has a whole segment on a show called "On the Nose." Like that's like that's creativity, owning your flaws, even if it's not a flaw. You smell better. Who cares?
So, did you see some? I don't know if a lot of, but I saw a clip of Aljo shitting on him a little bit. See that?
Of them, let's see. I saw the only clip I saw was he was talking about how he was training with him in the gym and he was just taking it light, and then his dad had the video camera out. Yeah. So that's kind of a big disrespectful thing to do in a gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's like, hey man, usually you tell everybody that you're training with that we're videoing.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it, and it's like, all right, like pretty much just keep off limits with that dude that's videotaping, and then also that's the champion. So if you're putting that out there, I know you want to make yourself look better against the champ, but also it's like, hey man, it's training.
Yeah.
How hard is one going? I did see Aljo wanting to fight him though.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. He's 18. Give him like, you know what I mean? I mean, I will tell you this though, I wouldn't be surprised if he's fighting for a title at the age of 20 or 21.
Yeah, exactly.
If he continues to like progress towards that.
Keep dominating.
Yeah. Like what's his face? Like Sean O'Malley. I feel like he's gonna get that slow build. Like O'Malley got that slow build, you know.
Yeah.
Max Holloway. Holloway got that. I mean, Holloway was in the UFC at 21. That's when he fought McGregor. This is his first fight. And then like he's just turned 30. Already has the title or had the title. Fought Volk, obviously. Like you've seen how Holloway's career has progressed. But it's gonna be cool to see that. And I was telling this to my buddies on Saturday when I was watching the fights with them. Was like, this is what you're gonna start to see is like 11, 12-year-olds like starting to dedicate their time in like striking, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, like actually honing MMA skills, not just like wrestling or kickboxing or Muay Thai, whatever. Like you're gonna see a whole facet of these kids, and that's gonna be the future of MMA. And it's gonna be cool to see because like if I'm Dana White right now, or at least in say 4 years, make like an Ultimate Fighter but like teenager edition.
Yeah.
Like wouldn't that be cool? High school edition, whatever you want to do. I don't know if that's legally consensually right, but
that could be bad. It's like running a kind of like a child fighting ring. I don't know.
So his first fight though, Raul. You almost had me of just not breaking down and laughing at that. Holy
so what we're actually gonna do, me and Dana White, we're gonna grab a bunch of kindergartners and we're just gonna
let's put a cage in the cafeteria. We'll have the lunch ladies be the judges. We'll give them a whole judging criteria.
Yeah.
We'll put the tables around, and the kids can just go at it during lunch and cafeteria. And,
we'll see what who gets all the chicken nuggets.
Yes. the chicken nugget belt.
Yeah.
Or the spicy grilled chicken belt. Or the Maxi. You ever Maxi Sticks? Maxi Sticks belt.
Yes.
Those are the best. Yeah. Or the Uncrustable belt. We'll make it spin too, like John Cena's USA title.
Yeah.
We'll do we'll do the milk carton belt. We'll fold them in too, just after you drink it. So it's flat, it's all squared perfectly. We'll have the 2% and the chocolate milk.
Yep.
trying to think what else is there. Oh, and the stale al dente pasta, with the marinara sauce on the side. Anything else? What else is over there? I think of a good lunch sandwich from school.
And now remembering, like, those proportions were like criminal. You get
prison food.
Yeah, you get two of those, like, whatever, the breadstick things.
Yeah.
And that was your lunch.
The maxi stick.
Yeah, and two of those, and then like a dipping sauce, and then
yep.
I don't even think there was a side. You have to pay for like chips.
Yeah, you had to like go to the lunch, the snack bar is what they called it.
Yeah,
you get, like the whole pretzels. You get the first of all, those cookies in the pouches, like the blue, the black, and the purple packages or whatever.
Yeah.
Those came in like 2s, but if you go bought them at any other store, they came in 3s. I was pissed when I found that out. So I could pay $2.50 for a 2. Yeah. Hell no, I want that third, that 50 cents. Come on. That's a ripoff.
Yes.
Dude.
Ooh.
You remember these?
$1.
Yeah.
18 packs, though.
18 pack, though. A Walmart.
Oof.
Walmart. But they used to come in 2. The schools used to get them in 2, not 3. Like, what the hell? Some robbery shit, man.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah, dude. Not good for the program, in my opinion. I think no. It's not there. It's a huge opportunity. I get like, hey, you don't want to overfeed kids, but
I think there's a total of like 2 times in high school that I bought. No, high school I never bought lunch in the cafeteria.
Only middle school.
I think not even. I didn't do middle school. I think it was only elementary school. I was
really.
Doing it. Yeah.
See, I always had a fear of it in elementary school, of the lunches, because of the trays. I did not like how the trays were all wet, even though like they just cleaned them. I was like, that's kind of that's suspect. So I just eat my PB&J. Had to eat separately because of the peanut allergy table.
Yep.
And then we had an intermediate school from 3rd to 5th, and I don't think I ate then. Middle school was like the only time I endeavored in that, the experimental shit.
I do pizza Fridays in elementary school occasionally.
Ooh,
that's it.
Pizza plates. Did they have those? Like the whole.
I didn't have those.
Oh, I think we did. Maybe I'm making those up though. Oh yeah, no, they're the square fucking pizzas. That's what it is now. That'd be the same size cutout of the tray.
Yep.
You know those blue trays? They'd be the same, the rectangular shape. Holy shit.
That's some lunch talk right there.
Dude, that was fantastic lunch talk, man. If I must say. We went down a bunny hole in that.
Yeah.
A little PowerPoint presentation next time.
So do you have anything else on this card that you want? Oh, well, we could talk.
What's that?
We could talk about Justin Gagey getting all mad.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Gaethje versus Portnoy. What are your thoughts on it? Let's hear them.
I just don't. Which I like. I don't want to like. Like I like Barstool, but like, that's their shtick, you know. Like that's like even if he fucking had which he didn't have that good of a fight. Even if he had like a horrible fight and got a lucky knockout, he'd be like fighting them. You know, that's just what they're like. They're just joking around, and it's like he just takes it too seriously. I don't know why you would go out of your way to tweet it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, did you see the video?
Yeah,
it did look like they weren't kidding. I don't know if that's, but like, I mean,
they're wearing Paddy's wigs. Like,
well, that's the funniest part. That's the funniest part. But maybe they kind of have to if they're paying them $1 million, right?
No, they're just doing it for the video. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I want to know what was going through their heads if they thought he actually won the fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like that's where Gaethje really should have come off if they were doing like commentary or something like that.
Yeah.
That's when you can go at him. But like what you're saying, I kind of agree with is like that's their shtick. Like that's how they make content. They like to shake the boat, like get people going, like what's happening now. And but yeah, it's pretty good. I also was like thinking like the Gaethje Portnoy thing. Like, hey, if Dana was right by Portnoy and Big Cat when the decision was being read, it's like, hey, why don't you make Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett next?
Yeah.
Or at least in 2 fights for Paddy. Why don't you? That's a huge money fight. Make that on a fight night or MSG, Barstool's backyard.
Get Portnoy at the press conference too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've like Paddy's translator or some shit. Make him do the whole play in. They got to play into it.
That was funny though. And he's like, well, it backfired for Justin though, but whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know who the guy was that Portnoy said.
I don't think someone good.
Yeah, no, definitely did not sound like it. That I don't want to be spewing.
The way that Justin was reacting about it, I didn't look good either.
You also think you also have to take a look at who Justin Gaethje's manager is, Ali Abdiaziz.
Yeah.
So then it makes much more sense in that room. But yeah, definitely does not look good, especially coming from Portnoy.
that he threatened to. I think he deleted the tweet, but I'm pretty sure he pretty much threatened him. Like, dude, you're a UFC fighter. Yeah, you're gonna fucking kill everyone. You know, you're gonna kill 90% of the population.
Portnoy's tweet was pretty funny though. It was like, I know for a fact I can't fight him in a professional fight, especially with one shoulder. He's got that bum shoulder.
It's like, I don't know. That's like me talking shit to John Jones and then him being like, "Oh, I'll fucking kick your ass." Yeah, no shit. The sun comes up in the morning.
Just don't be surprised.
Comes up at night.
John Jones has said that to people on Twitter.
It's like, no shit.
Like you're John Jones. You're Justin Gaethje. I've seen what you did to Tony Ferguson. The
thing I will say though, Portnoy would actually say it to his face though. Like face to face, he would say that shit. But
you don't think Gaethje would?
No, Gaethje would. No, but I'm saying a lot of people saying they're behind, like their keyboard saying like, "Oh, John Jones, you suck." He's like, "I'll beat the shit out of you." Yeah. Well, no, Gaethje will, but I'm saying Portnoy would too. Like he'd get his ass kicked because you know why? Because you'd be like, "Oh, that's content, baby."
Well, that's what it is, rough and rowdy, right?
Content.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't be surprised, especially now with Paddy and Meatball Molly with the Barstool crew. I wouldn't be surprised if hey, you get on a fight night on ESPN or I wouldn't say ESPN because of their relationship, but Big Cat and El Prez doing a commentary booth, kind of what they do for Showtime boxing fights with the Jake Paul fights.
Yeah,
I know they do that. Or even the Canelo fights they were doing with DAZN. So I could see them doing that down the line. I think people will hate it though, but it would make pretty good content.
Yeah.
Not thinking anything else. Oh, the light heavyweight title fight that ended in a draw, and then abruptly made Glover Teixeira versus Jamal Hill for January. That's pretty funny. The way Dana said that, he was like, "That main event sucked, so I booked something else for the next month." I was like, "All right, Dana, way to abuse your power."
Yeah,
I respect it though. Division has to move on.
Yeah, exactly.
And then so Jamal Hill was supposed to fight Anthony Smith in March.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then Anthony Smith was on the desk panel recapping the event, and then finding out live on air that hey, your opponent is going to be fighting for the belt in 30 days.
Jamal Hill's the one that got his arm snapped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on he's on a 2-fight winning streak.
No, he's doing pretty good.
He's doing pretty good. I was looking at the rankings. I was like, there's not one fighter in the light heavyweight division that is on a more than 3-fight winning streak.
Really?
I thought it was pretty interesting. The top 5 or 6. Suspect. Good division. Did you see Rough and Rowdy?
No.
Yeah, neither did I. Hopefully we'll get intern Kyle to fight on that one day.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty funny. Looping punches. Stop it. Dude, what happened to your Patriots last night?
Day one.
Mac Jones might be a dog.
Yeah. No, he looked
awesome.
pretty good.
I
I gotta say,
fuck off to Matt Patricia.
Yeah. You know what the best part of it is? They got fucking Marcus Jones playing both sides of the ball.
Dude, you got hurt, right?
Huh?
You got hurt.
No, Marcus Jones.
Wait, but didn't he get hurt last night?
I don't think, unless he got hit. Did he get hurt late in the game?
I don't know. I could be making it up. Because they had like a whole injury report at halftime of this. Saw Jones, cornerback.
Oh, Jack Jones. Jack Jones didn't come up. Yeah. No, Marcus Jones is the punt returner that took it back against the Jets.
You know that was his first name. So Mac Jones and Mac Jones. Killing it.
Yep. Mac, Marcus Jones, and there's a Jonathan, and then there's a Jack Jones.
Holy shit. How many
Jones?
The Joneses, keeping with the Joneses is a true thing. Bill Belichick has to do that daily.
Playing both sides of the ball, like freaking
That's Edelman. That's 2009 to 2012 Julian Edelman, where he's playing safety, punt returner, kick returner, running back, slot receiver, everything. Tight end. That's awesome, dude. I saw them because they had I think it was like a jet sweep, right? When they handed the ball off on offense. Marcus Jones. That was pretty good.
Screens. He's speedy, man. Oof.
He's quick.
Dude, Arizona's defense is not that good, so I'm not going to overhype it. But second half, that offense moved very well.
Dude, they were it seemed like that offense was killing themselves.
Yeah. It was just a really back and forth kind of game where it was kind of like the offense were killing themselves, kind of not capitalizing,
Mm-hmm.
But not a bad game. That's a game you need to win, so you won. But they were lucky. Kyler Murray, well, I shouldn't say lucky that he got hurt, but they didn't have to deal with him all night. So
well, I mean that offensive line, I don't think it would have helped beat Kyler, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that Cardinals O line is atrocious, dude. That can't stop a fly.
No,
that's bad, dude.
They were constantly pressured all night.
Colt McCoy, all right, yeah, he's a league backup, not supposed to be in that game doing well, but supposed to just he has his fair share of chances. But that dude got swarmed to where he couldn't do anything, and made the Patriots defense look like studs, and they are rightfully so. Dude on them boys, but
6 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. That's the defense. Oof.
6 sacks. It's crazy. That's crazy. And that's a tough blow for Kyler too in the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Now, do you fire Cliff now?
I think
but
you got.
You really?
You're 4-8.
Yeah,
4-9.
O-line's banged up. Kyler was on and off this year himself. Now he's hurt, but season's over.
They used that same excuse last year too.
Did they? Didn't they go 11-5?
No, but Murray got hurt for a little bit during last season too.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
forgot about that.
Last year they went on that hot streak where they were friggin' on fire, and then they went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Throughout the rest of the year. How many times are you going to do that before it's okay, Cliff? I would say you got to move on from Cliff, but you
spend that much money, right? On the team to not all right. Hopkins was out the first 6 games. By the time Hopkins comes back, Hollywood Brown's hurt. Trade for Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson had his most productive game last night. That was 6 games ago. You traded for him. Zach Ertz obviously gets hurt. No O-line. James Conner in and out of the lineup. You have, I guess Cliff's got to go. Got to blame somebody, right?
Yeah, you got to move on. You got to do something different. But they have the tools around them to be a really good offense. So
just a matter of what you're running.
You just need the right guy, and then you need hopefully Kyler can mature a little bit too.
Well, that's the thing. Do you think this ACL injury hinders him a little bit?
It could.
Just the way he moves?
But now, I mean, now we're so
ACLs
like
are like spread
you talk
eagles.
now. Yeah, exactly. Like you're talking like 5 years ago. Like that was like ACL is like, oh, he's not going to be explosive enough. And now guys are coming back like less than 12 months now. You know.
But in that position, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, is like a running position. Like you see guys like Lamar, Jalen Hurts, Kyler, maybe somebody else, Dak. Can't say Dak as much.
No,
RG3,
Dak's a better passer.
right? Like those running guys, right? Like we haven't really seen them sustain an injury like an ACL to where we can't really say, hey, mobile quarterback is going to come back properly from that.
Yeah,
But you could also make the argument, hey, why can't you be the same like a running back since they run like running backs at times? Like you see running backs come back. Maybe I'm just making too much of what it is.
damn. No, I'm trying to think of a quarterback that tore like a running quarterback tore his ACL.
RG3 is the only one I can think of, and he didn't really come back from that.
Carson Wentz didn't really come back.
Nope. Oh.
But I want to. He was. I mean, he's mobile enough. I wouldn't consider him like a running. You know.
Right. Like he's not a run first. Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like run first type of dude. You know, like with Kyler coming back next year.
Yeah.
Like all right, Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow's not a mobile guy, as mobile as like some would think.
No.
Jameis Winston.
No. Not enough.
Yeah, that's true.
It might have to change his style of play, which I mean, he can't be more of a pocket passer because of just his size.
Yeah.
You have all your O line like up taller than you, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like, nah, I feel like he'd be okay.
Yeah, he will be.
I mean, it was kind of scary. Did you see the play?
Yeah.
It was wild. And now here's the argument I was also thinking about too: is like Arizona is the first like league or team, sorry, that had like the grass implemented in their dome and whatnot. So it's like that kind of counteracts your argument with the turf and grass.
Yeah.
You know, like obviously I'm not turf definitely is a reasoning for ACLs, like the Sterling Shepard one, for example, where he's just running down the field and tears ACL. Like no, but obviously the way how shifty Kyler is and the grass, like that, yeah, it's pretty wild. So it should be interesting to see. Hopefully, he makes a speedy recovery and see the vintage Kyler back out there.
Yeah.
But the Patriots, they're between who is it? The Chargers and the Jets, and for the last seed in the playoffs.
They need to go on a run. I don't foresee them.
So I saw it. They like showed like the three teams and then their upcoming schedule, and the Chargers had the easiest schedule because they were all under 500 teams. But it's also the Chargers. Take that into account. So they'll always find a way to lose it.
That's true. But they did look good against the Dolphins, though. They look kind of like how they, kind of figuring out with their whole offense now back, from in.
Yeah, Mike Williams
back.
Right?
Patriots Raiders next week. That should be a dub. Bengals Patriots. That's an L.
Think so?
Dolphins. Oh yeah, the way the Bengals are playing right now, they're hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Dolphins and Bills. You got to win out if you're the New England. You have to. And then do I see that happening? No, but we'll see.
And the Chargers get the cold Titans, Colts, Rams, Broncos. I could see the Rams and the Titans giving them an L. And then the Jets got the Lions, Jags, those two teams are on fire.
Yeah.
Seahawks, Dolphins. So the Jets have a tough stretch as well. So you guys might have a chance.
We'll see. Imagine, it'd be funny.
Jags get in.
They win out. So what? They're 7-6 right now, right?
Who?
Patriots. Or are they 6-6? They're 7-6.
7-6.
They win out. You go 11-6. You had you win out these last games. You go 11-6, and you had a better record than last year. And arguably last year you had a better team. That would be funny.
Yeah, especially with all the struggles on offense, like the assistant
coaches. That'd actually be funny. Because then it's just
that'd be sweet. Do you give Bill Belichick Coach of the Year for that? Yes.
No, he won't get that.
Why not?
He'll give it to anyone else besides him.
Really?
He's done it for so long, It's like you got to get.
Isn't that much?
Guys.
But that's like everybody counting out Brady.
That's
like,
true.
He's done it for so long. Like, we got to stop. Like, we'll dive into that. But remind me about that. But like, Brady coming back. Like, oh, can he do it? Of course he's gonna do it. It's Tom Brady. He came back 28-3.
Yeah.
Like, I will say this though. All right, the argument of Bill and Tom is like, everybody was like, oh, Tom Brady can't win it without Bill. Bill can't win without Tom. It's like, well, yes, but no, because they can't sustain success without each other.
True. Yeah.
Like that Buccaneers team that got destroyed, got taken out back and hit over the head with the kitchen sink by the San Francisco 49ers by Brock Purdy, who looked pretty Purdy out there. Yep. Like, that team looked like shit.
Yep.
And they looked like shit on Monday night against the Saints. It was just they were just kind of a better team than the Saints. It wasn't like much better team. They were just kind of better.
That's true.
So, and I mean, they'll probably win that division because the NFC South is trash, and Mariota's not playing for the Falcons. The Falcons don't have a shot. But did not quit. I knew that was going to come out of your mouth after that. I knew you were going to say that.
My talking points right now, just in the last like 30 seconds. Oh my god!
I'll dial right. Back.
Let's go. I got a couple more things about the Patriots before we move on. Patriots, crazy. Devontae Parker, fucking, that was scary.
Yo, good for Nelson Aguilar for that.
Yeah, no, that was good. It's crazy that they pay someone handsomely to point that stuff out. Like, they literally pay someone a salary to do that job, to spot that, and
to be up in the stand by the booth upstairs and on the field.
Yep.
On both sides too.
Yep. And you let that one go. The guy is fucking visibly
not standing right.
Yeah.
Like even his stance when he was lined up, like he was like that.
Yeah. That was good on Nelson. That was that was funny. He took a knee. He was like,
yeah. He was like, but he didn't want to leave his spot too because he only committed a penalty.
Yeah. Jeez. Another point I wanted to bring up. Freaking dude. Patriots, man, they're a running back factory. No matter who you plug into that fucking Stevenson, Damian Harris, Pierre Strong, Kevin Harris.
Kevin Harris.
They have success, man. Bill may not know how to freaking draft a wide receiver, but he knows how to draft a running back. I'll give him that.
What do you mean? He knows how to draft. Oh, actually, not Kill Harry.
No, he knows how to draft wide receivers that aren't wide receivers.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Damian Harris was hurt, so it was Kevin Harris who's getting carries, right?
Yep. It was Kevin Harris and Pierre Strong.
Dude, you think about all the running backs that have been out of there.
Oof.
Sony Michel, James White, Burkhead, your boy.
Burkhead. Yep.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, the law firm.
Ben Jarvis, Stephen Ridley.
Oh my god, dude.
Remember him? Shit. Oh, he had one season where he was freaking lights out. Remember freaking, what was his name?
I know what you're talking about. He went off.
Yeah, was it John Gray? I don't know. His last name was Gray, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
Went off against the Colts and then was late to a meeting and then just never
got cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys have Steven Jackson for a bit too?
Yeah.
Oh, freaking! How do we forget this guy? LeGarrette Blount.
LeGarrette Blount, yeah, that was a good season.
That was a good pickup by you guys.
Oh, he had a good season that year too. He had a crazy amount of touchdowns that year. Who else? Oh my god, now this is funny. How many running backs can we name? Did you do James White? You did James White. Yeah, Dion Lewis.
Dion Lewis, holy crap.
He was a stud.
Dude, and they got paid by Titans. I was like,
I miss him because it would be like 3rd and like 18, and they would do a stupid screen, and he would get the first down. I'd be like, oh my god.
Stephen Ridley, Corey Dillon. Dude, Stevenson's your guy though, right?
Oh, Kevin Falk, man. Oh, I know. Stevenson's got something special with him, man. He's got that.
Got that it.
He can do everything, and then he can freaking ground and pound, which that's what Belichick likes.
He loves that. He runs hard too. He got hurt last night though, so hopefully he's okay.
Yeah. He's been fucking great this year.
Yeah, Jones Gray was that guy.
What was it?
Jones Gray.
Really? Oh, Jonas.
That's what it was. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. That's awesome.
Dude, that's such a I wouldn't even think of that. That's so true what you just said. Like they just make great running backs.
Not like I shouldn't say like great running backs in their system. You know?
Yeah. But like they do the whole running back by committee thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like their last guy in the depth chart is just as good as their top guy in the depth chart. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like they all have their own contributing factors to what they bring to the table.
Okay, I need to stop looking at this shit. Okay.
No, you got me down to it. Curtis Martin, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, oh man.
So we're saying Patriots to the Super Bowl, right?
Oh no. I
wish.
Isn't
that always funny? It's like the Patriots lost against who did they lose to last week? Forgot.
Bills. Was it Bills?
Yeah. You turn on the TV on Monday morning and it's like, man, the Patriots stink. Belichick should think about making a QB change. This, that, the third. Tom Brady's come back. And you turn the TV on today and it's like, the Patriots are the same old Patriots. Like they didn't change. Like they just change their tune like every week. This media.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild. It's
oof. Jeez, that was loud.
That was
all right. Enough with the Patriots. Your boy. Yeah, your boy, Marcus Mariota. He's gone. He left the team.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did, but he just had a kid, and
he said he's not coming back.
No, he didn't say that.
He said, "quote unquote." Nick Collins told me it's in my best interest not to come back to the team.
I will say this though: I have been going to bat with these Falcons fans for Marcus Mariota on Twitter. Yeah. I have been spending my lunch breaks just tweeting and just defending the guard. Oh yeah, I'll send you what.
Do you have a burner account?
My whole Twitter is a burner account.
That's awesome.
Because I don't care. My profile picture is literally this.
That's awesome.
I think I had to change it. At one point, my thing was username 123, like a whole like 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah.
But let's see what I said here. 1 second. One person commented, was like, wait, so Mariota got benched for his performance and proceeds to essentially quit on the team. Suddenly he has a chronic knee issue. Mariota stands. Hide now. Don't hide now. Sorry. And I go, a happy Mariota stand here and proud. Don't blame him. Why ride the bench and get used to run the Wildcat 4 times a game when you can chill at home with your kid and rest your knee and get ready for the 2023 season? And then one guy goes, why? Because it's his job. His decision to quit on the team affects a lot of people besides himself. Obviously, you've never played team sports other than Pokemon. Great game, by the way. And I said, oh, so now Falcons fans care that Mariota is on the team. Y'all didn't care before. What changed now? And no. Yeah. Like, you guys have literally been rooting for him to get benched after week 1. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You guys are upset because he left the team. Is that what you guys wanted?
Yeah.
Like, definitely. All right. Like, I love Mariota. I'm still going to defend him. Do I agree with the decision? Probably not. But I'm not like, I can't hate him for it because it does make sense. Like, all right, his manager probably told him, hey, man, you're probably not going to play for the rest of the year. It's Ritter's job. Okay. Get your knee fixed, whatever's wrong with it. Go on IR. Rest up and have a team come and get you for your, like, to be a backup next year. Because it's like, let's be real, like, they're going to lose a lot of their running game with Mariota out, like bringing that threat. Like, that's not this passing is something different, but he brings that element of a run game in. So why get used for 4 games, potentially get hurt, tear an ACL if it's a chronic issue? Running a Wildcat, for a team that's going to cut you in March.
Exactly. Yeah.
and hang out with your kid.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's going to be perceived as he quit the team. This, that, the third. Arthur Smith benched him in 2019. He benched him again. Like, not a big deal. What are you going to do? It's over.
Hey, you died.
I will say this though, he did not look terrible. He didn't look good, but he didn't look terrible. So I'm glad he went out of the field.
Yeah, you died, man. Doing what you love, protecting Marcus Mariota.
Oh, I'm still gonna protect. Until he says he's retired, I'm still protecting that dude. I'm still gonna be shouting. I'm still gonna be cheering him on. Look at Geno Smith. You never know.
True.
Look at Geno Smith. You never know.
Baby.
You never all right. We'll have a whole podcast at the end of the year for this. Like, do I agree he should have went to the Falcons? No.
Yeah.
Because you're going back to the same system where it didn't have success in the Titans. So I never got that. Like Arthur Smith was the offensive coordinator. What makes you think he's going to change a whole playbook? Like his playbook got him the job in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It was hand the ball off to Derrick Henry.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I don't know. But, yeah, pour one out for the homie. I was a little bit bummed out today. I'm not going to lie.
Well, speaking about quarterbacks, our boy, he's back with a new team, the Rams. Led the comeback. Baker Mayfield, what do you think?
Electric.
Electric.
I was jumping up and down.
Oh, I was
pumped. Dude, did you watch it live?
I didn't watch it live, but
I watched it live and I was like sweating. I had my hair. I was like, fuck, let's go. And then when I saw they had to do like 98, I was like, nah, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. And dude, holy shit.
It was just one of those things where I didn't watch it. I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw a clip and I was like, you know what? I'm like, good for him. I was like, he deserves that. Good for him.
That's his FU moment.
Yep.
That's like a big FU moment.
Baker.
To everybody. I feel bad for that dude.
And dude, that's not a good offense. It really isn't.
No, it's not. He did what Matthew Stafford realistically couldn't do.
2 days, man.
Day and a half.
2 days. Day and a half. And how does Josh McDaniels still have a job? I don't understand. Come back.
Dude, that's bad. How does Patrick Graham still have a defensive coordinating spot?
Yeah.
That's atrocious. Well, also because they blew the PI, right? That PI that was a pick, but but that was good on Baker because he saw the PI and was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna throw it there to target the." Boy, that's what one of those plays was. And then running man and just covering Van Jefferson.
Yeah.
Go ball. That was crazy. Did you see? Because I was like fully freaked out that Baker did that, and I was like, I gotta watch the press conferences after. He tried getting Jefferson to Oklahoma, and Jefferson never answered his texts or his calls. So he was like, he owes me one, and he just made up for it.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's cool.
Do you think he could have success though? It seems like McVay like really trusts him though, the ball.
No, I just well, you don't know if Matthew Stafford, his future with these injuries, might never play football again. To be honest with you, so I think you got to try that out. But honestly, I just want him to, even if he doesn't win out, but just good performances, just so he can, find another home somewhere if they don't keep him. But if they keep him, I think that'd be smart too.
Yeah,
You're a Marcus Mariota stan. I'm a Baker stan, man.
I'm with you, man. It's all about the former Heisman busts ish. Not really bust, but
him and Jimmy G are my two guys I stand for. Kirk wasn't really a real stan. It was just more of like it was a loss.
Happy to see him having fun.
Yeah.
Happy to see him having fun, but then they just found that his checks just keep on bouncing the past couple weeks.
Well, actually, perfect transition. My pick, line shock the Vikings.
Dude, you called it. You called it.
The
line's legit.
Lions hot. They're playing. They're playing for the coach right now. They're like, oh shit. They're like, he might lose his job, and they're like, nope, we're gonna fucking win.
That offense is just thriving.
Mm-hmm.
right now.
They're looking good.
Also, shout out my girlfriend Julia. She called the Lions making the playoffs when they were watching Hard Knocks.
Oh, really?
Because she said, and I quote, "They're a team. They're proud to be a team, and they have cool colors."
There we go.
Word for word what she said. But yes, she's kind of right. They are proud to be like a team together. To be honest,
That's true.
you know, like just seeing them play and like what you said, they're playing for the coach. They're having fun when they're like 6-7. No,
Yep.
7-6, 7-6-7. Sorry, but like that to steal the game instead of just doing a traditional hey halfback run up the middle, get the 1 yard. No, we're gonna throw it to our left tackle. Like that's badass, man.
Hey, I have a question to you. Has there ever been, so besides his injuries, but has there ever been, I can think of one player right now, but after being on Hard Knocks that has had this much of a boom than St. Brown?
Ooh.
That's tough. I can think of one.
Who?
Cooper Kupp.
Okay, yeah.
Cooper Kupp, he was an undrafted guy, and then he kind of freaking broke out. I mean, St. Brown kind of did break out last year, but usually when you're on Hard
But
Knocks,
people know about it.
yeah, and then they kind of flop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I'm trying to think. Like, what was his name on the Jets that went to the Pats? Chris Hogan.
Yeah.
Like, would you consider that?
Yeah, 7-Eleven. There's a lot of hype
Yeah.
around it. It's always open. Yeah.
Like they blew him up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great.
There's always one guy that they like pick. Like Cooper Kupp was for the Rams, and he
Yeah.
freaking but
That
he's
first time when he was with Jeff Fisher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Now I'm like really thinking. Danny Amendola, when he that's like 2005, 2006 though.
Yeah. But isn't it? Yeah.
Dude, but like, yeah, like that's facts actually.
Yeah.
Like he's good.
Oh, he's very good.
And he's playing like high level good too. And they got that kid back from Bama.
Yeah, Jamison Williams.
Pat, now you got me thinking, man. Fan favorites, where are they now?
Yeah.
Let's see.
The Browns one was probably the worst.
Definitely the worst because they were pushing. Eric Kush, he didn't go anywhere. He didn't go anywhere. Charles James, the cornerback, when he was at the Texans. Oh, John Abraham.
Yeah.
Remember they were pushing that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Hunt, the Bengals that year.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got in this one. Yeah, man, you might be right on that. Besides Kupp.
Oh, remember freaking what was his name? Brogan on the Brown season.
Oh yeah, what was that guy's name?
It was Brogan something.
To me, the Browns' breakout star of that year was the coach, the O-line coach.
Yeah.
You think they stretched? Do you think they were doing lunges and stretches in World War II? 2 World Wars. You think they stretched? 2 World Wars. That's my favorite scene ever.
But yeah, back to it. Lions shocking the world, man.
Dude,
they are shocking the world, and we love a good underdog story.
I'm with that. That's awesome to see. Them and the Jags, seeing them have success. Even the Jets, like the Lions play the Jets this weekend, and I'm like, I've never been more torn on who I want to see win more than like ever.
These last 4 games, they got the Jets. That's a tough one. Panthers, Bears, Packers.
Bears easy win if they keep playing how they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Panthers, I'd say not an easy win, but can be a win.
Yep. And I think Packers is a win.
Think so?
Yeah.
Like now, here's the thing too: is like the Packers still have a chance.
That's true.
Packers win out, and like say they're playing the Packers week 18. Like that's a good game. Make that Sunday Night Football, please.
When you get in, that'd be awesome.
make that a Sunday night game. Like that's vintage 2015 Packers Bears when fucking Rodgers hit Gobb on that fucking inseam route and Cobb went
Yep.
out for the fucking touchdown. That's what that is. That's what it's gonna be, dude. Holy shit.
Oof.
Oh man. I'm getting goosebumps. I hope they do. I kind of hope the Lions do it. I'm not gonna lie. For the sake of like that franchise, fan base, Jared Goff, specifically Jared Goff.
Yeah, I like Jared.
Dude,
there you go.
Jamal Williams. Like, just put the fingers up to the world, you know? Especially for Goff, like getting run out of town and like being, hey, this guy's not the guy. Like, hell yeah, man. I hope they do it.
Did you hear what Dan Campbell said about that play call to
He said he didn't have the headset working, right?
No, he said he was distracted by the fans doing the wave. And you didn't even hear the call go down. And he's like, oh, he's catching the ball, I guess.
That's more. You can't get any more Dan Campbell than that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Oof. The Vikings, man, they had such a high, and now they're going down.
It seems like when they win big. When they lose big.
Yeah, there's no in between.
There's no in between. There's no close ones. It's like, right? Nope. It's like, oh shit. Like, all right, that's like I could see how we lost. I could see how like, all right, small adjustments, but like usually they get exposed with all their holes.
Smoke the Patriots, get smoked by the Cowboys.
Yep. Get smoked by the Eagles.
Yep.
Right? Gets embarrassed Monday Night Football practically against them.
Mm.
Torches everybody up until you run the Cowboys. Close game. Their closest game might have been against the Pats.
Yeah.
You know? Or yeah, well that in the week, I think it was week 3 or week 4, Lions Vikings game, excuse me, where it was like 45-45 and they kicked the game winner. Like it was like 48-45.
Damn, they're falling off though. Kirk's not top 5 anymore, man. He was. He had a nice peak.
All right, who's top 5 right now?
Top 5 right now? Playing right now at this very moment?
Yeah.
Quarterbacks? Well, I mean, you got to go probably Patty Mahomes.
Yep.
Got to go after that game last week. Got to, it might be 2. Can't do. All right, we'll go Jalen Hurts, 2.
Yeah.
2 MVP frontrunners. Justin Herbert, he's got it. If he wins out on this stretch, then I will put him in there. But he hasn't. He's been up and down all season. Social media quarterback.
That's a bad take, dude.
It's such a bad take. But
how's that guy still going on TV?
Fuck. So we have 2. Who else? Josh Allen. You probably got to put up there, even though he's injured.
Tua.
After last week's game.
Like that. See, like him and Herbert are in the same boat. I put them tied for 5th.
This is like my hottest take. Do you put Trevor Lawrence at 5?
Yeah.
The way he's playing right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's playing electric right now. It's like such moxie too. The way he's throwing that ball, like carefree, like really good football.
Exactly.
You know.
And do you put? You might have to put Dak in that conversation too, in the top 5. He's been playing well.
He has been playing well.
And they've been winning. So.
Do you put Joe Burr?
Yeah. Oh no, Joe Burr. Yeah, you got to do Burrow.
Like you could
do because he's on a tear too. You got to do Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow.
Yep.
What else did we say? Do you put Dak?
Let's see. Hold on.
Or do you put? Oh, you got to do Josh Allen probably, right?
All right. So you have Mahomes,
Hurts,
Burrow.
Got to do Josh Allen.
5, maybe Dak, maybe Herbert, maybe Tua. So all right, that's 7. Right?
Yeah.
Between those, however you want to categorize that guy. So you could have like 3-way tie for tied 5th.
Yeah.
You have 4 for sure.
Yeah.
Burrow, Allen, Mahomes, Hurts.
Yeah.
I guess Dak, to be honest, maybe, right? It's a locked 5th.
Yeah, probably.
If Herbert's and Tua's inconsistencies persist.
Yeah. And then friggin' Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor Lawrence top 10, though.
Let's see. He's got 3,202 passing yards, 20 interceptions, 6 INTs, 95% passer rating. Damn. This dude's fucking good.
Yep.
Completions over 558 attempts is 303. That's good for the Jags right there, man. That's good for the Jags.
All right. Speaking of
Geno Smith's top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, Geno Smith's up there. But social media quarterback, what do you think about that? Justin Herbert, great game.
Chris McSorley?
Chris McSorley.
That's a social media quarterback. Yeah. Justin Herbert doing what Justin Herbert should be doing and is doing. That was a good performance by him, I think, against that stout Dolphins team. There's something up with that Dolphins team, though. It seems like they're not playing with that same pizzazz that they had early in the year.
Going a little stale. They gotta find that oomph again.
Yeah, really do. But that was like, I saw an argument. It was like you pick Tua, or like Herbert Tua, and that game was like, oh, Herbert. But I feel like that's gonna be a battle for years to come, right? Like you're seeing now with these quarterbacks that we just listed off, like those are the new like Manning, Brady, like rivalries, or Favre and who's another good one? Tony Romo. Nah, that's not a good one. But you kind of get my gist, right?
Yeah.
Like you've always had those like Roethlisberger, like household names. Roethlisberger, Rivers, Brady, Rivers, Manning, Rivers. Like you have those standalone like household names in the NFL, and you're seeing that now with the new age. Like right, like we had the passing of the guard of like those guys retiring. Brady's still doing it, but like we're seeing what's going to become for the next 10 to 12 years in the NFL.
Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Tua might be in that conversation.
Tua,
Dak might be.
Hurts.
Exactly.
Like the jury, like is the jury still can't be out on Hurts. I don't think Hurts is like a Cam Newton. When Newton was tearing it up,
you just got to sustain the success, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like that's, but like that's the thing is Mahomes has done. Like he's sustained success, whereas like, and Josh Allen's probably going to do that as well.
Joe Burrow as well.
Joe Burrow, yeah. Holy shit, we might have more.
I don't understand that. I understand like Herbert. He's dealt with a lot of injuries this year. Hasn't been, but a lot of people are like just I don't know. I feel like it was Emmanuel Acho. That's his take. Why? Like I don't understand. Like Herbert, he's like Herbert's got
an outspoken guy.
It's just like it's not even just him because like Joy Taylor was going after Herbert too because he didn't get enough scrutiny. Like Tua has gotten and stuff like that, which is fair. I mean, but then again, I mean, if you put Justin Herbert with the Dolphins right now, I think it's a whole different story. You know.
Yep.
Whole different story. You have Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I think it's a very different story.
They always do this. Is like they, and I say the media is like they always just pick a guy who, right? Like they want to push. It's almost like WWE. Yeah. Make fun of me all you want, but like they want to push this so and so, but they want to scrutinize this one dude that isn't really. Not that he's not doing anything. He's doing anything great, but no one's talking about him.
Yeah.
So they want to make a pinpoint of like, oh, well, you got to talk trash about him, right?
Exactly.
And you saw that with like Russell Wilson in Seattle. Like everybody was praising Russ, and then past 3-4 years, everybody's shitting on Russ.
Yeah, that's true.
They always cut you at the knees, no matter which way you cut it. Right now, they're pushing Josh Allen, but when Josh Allen gets knocked out of the playoffs by Patrick Mahomes again this year, they're going to start questioning Josh Allen. That's what it's going to be, you know. And like, it's just how it goes. It's the ring around, you know. But nobody's doing it to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Tom Brady did it. They did Tom Brady every time. They did Bill Belichick every time. They're going to do it. They're going to keep doing it.
They're always going to do it.
Actually, Patrick Mahomes is probably not going to get it because I think he's going to sustain the same success like his whole career.
But like, look, the teams that he's had, or the ability that they say he has, and he has for sure. He should have more Super Bowls than one.
Well, you can take one you take off the board right away because Brady they took that game away. They should have won that game. They took that game away from him.
Yeah.
So that's a potential. They probably go in that game. They probably win.
Yeah.
So it's probably one ring. But last year, I mean, you can't lose to the Bengals. You can't. But I mean, the freaking Bengals. They were unbeatable at that point.
No, I know.
Joe Burrow was getting sacked like 7 times a game, 8 times a game. He's still winning.
And it's also that's to me that's cool to see because it's like it's still so wide open when you think it's so tight.
Now, actually, Patrick Mahomes will get that treatment if Joe Burrow knocks him out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll say my statement was wrong. He will get that if Joe Burrow beats him because they're already starting to implement that. They're like, oh, Burrow's undefeated against him.
I love how they do the whole QB versus QB thing. It's like, well, they're not actually playing each other.
It's a whole other aspect of the game and a whole other aspect of the game.
Like, you could have a great quarterback, but a terrible defense.
Yep.
Or a great defense and a terrible quarterback.
Which the Chiefs' defense isn't anything special. But
it's always wishy-washy because that's a typical Steve Spagnuolo defense. Yep. You know? Damn. I do want to talk about this. I do want to get your take on this. Shannon Sharpe versus Skip Bayless.
Oh, yeah. That was bizarre. I didn't even understand, just went to that level. It was just weird.
Real quick, it went to that level.
Yeah. The thing I will say is it must be hard working with Skip because he's like that. He's just that annoying guy to argue with, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then, I don't know, to do like subtle shots at Shannon Sharpe, which, don't get me, let's not get this mixed up. Shannon Sharpe has been a Patriot hater and has been a Tom Brady hater his whole career.
Yep.
No matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of him and Max Kellerman were the two people that are like, oh, he's going to fall off the hill. He sucks. Oh, Brady sucks. So let's not get it twisted. And Skip obviously is a freaking Tom Brady defender, but, Brady. Let's not get it twisted. Shannon Sharpe, you're doing it to yourself, brother. But do I think Skip Bayless probably crossed the line? I don't know. Because you can't have this tough guy persona and then get mad when he goes Brady's better than you because that's an obvious fact. Brady is better than him.
But it's also how do you judge that?
And also Brady played with a better tight end than he did too. Well, Gronk is a better tight end than Shannon Sharpe. I'll say that.
Yeah.
If Gronk didn't get injured, Gronk would probably be the greatest tight end of all time.
Yeah.
So it's a fact.
But for somebody to get upset to say that Tom Brady is better than you, because like you said, it's a fact, but you also played two totally different positions.
Yeah.
If Shannon Sharpe played quarterback and Skip Bayless said that, then be like, it's a fact, but it's like, okay, it's kind of rude to say. However, Shannon Sharpe played tight end, getting bullied by linebackers and tackled every play.
Yeah.
You're not going to sustain playing till 45. You stopped playing at 35. You won 3 Super Bowls. That's a good career.
Yeah. But it's just how do you even if you're secure with what you've done in your career, then you shouldn't have got upset at that.
Yep, exactly.
So that's where it's there's a little bit of you hit something there.
Yep. Something where it's hey, did you go full-fledged?
He won 3 rings and he's a Hall of Famer. That should be enough, right?
That's enough. That's more than what probably half the NFL has, or even a quarter.
Yeah.
Right? 3/4 of the NFL doesn't even have that. That's I mean, for Skip Bayless to say that is kind of bad because he never played the NFL.
Oh, exactly.
But that's the funniest part, right? We give these people platforms that never play the sport.
Yeah, exactly. He got so mad. That was funny.
Oh, it was so funny. You crossed the line. Takes the glasses off. I wonder what that commercial break was like.
Who knows? It was probably it could have been a planned out thing too.
That's true.
All right, let's go.
I wouldn't put it past Skip Bayless for that.
Oh no, him and Stephen A are the two, entertainers.
Oh, I can't
put on a show.
Stats.
Oh,
God.
All right. You're not getting off clean.
Uh-oh.
Talk about your Giants. What happened? Dude, I was rooting for them. What the fuck?
Brother. That's why we lost, because you were rooting for them.
Yeah, I guess so. But
no. Let's be real. Like, the Eagles are the Eagles. John Fetterman. But I got nothing to say. The Eagles are 12-1 for a reason. Do I think the Giants are the same Giants that were at the beginning of the year? No. Banged up Giants, yes. But we're not out of it yet. Seahawks lost. That's good for the program. We faced the Commanders. We have to beat the Commanders. And yeah, I think we're good.
Hey, I'll say this. The Giants and Eagles are at two very different stages in the process.
Well, that's what people... Yeah, go ahead.
Pretty much, the Giants are at the beginning of it.
Yep. What they were last year.
Yeah, you guys are at the beginning of it, and once you make your moves you need to make, you will be at that Eagles level. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like, the Eagles made those moves, like getting A.J. Brown last season.
Yep.
That's a big move to get them to where they are right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys keep going the route you're going, you guys will be there.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Won't be getting thrashed like that on national TV.
Yep. Like, I'm not like upset because it's like I never expected them to win 7 games.
Exactly.
So quickly, and like see a unit like that's like Giants I haven't seen since I was a kid. So regardless, I think the season's a win. In my opinion, because I didn't expect anything from them this year. Now this coming season, they need to make the moves they need to make, adjust that, exactly what you just said, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think this is a must win. I think we'll see a true telling sign of like the team this week against the Commanders. It's gonna be a good game too on Sunday Night Football. I think if it's as competitive as it was a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that sucks is like the Commanders are coming off a bye, so they're a little bit more well rested. But who knows? Could help in our favor. But yeah, wasn't good for the program.
Not good for the program.
Tyrod Taylor still got it though. That was fun. That little drive he had put together.
I love Tyrod.
Oh man, I'm a stand for that dude.
Yeah.
Well, let's make a post on the gram who we stand.
Yeah.
Quarterback wise.
Let's do a slideshow.
Yes. I'll put it together.
Yeah. Let's shift to the other New Jersey team, the Jets. Mike White almost died on the field. That hit. Oh my god.
Dude, which one?
Dude, that one hit.
Second one
was like looking like he's freaking like in like a fucking superhero fight where he's just like spears someone. He's like, oh,
hold it like a lawn chair.
Yeah, kept playing though. Fucking
dog. It was almost like, all right, Flacco fumbled. You got to go back out there.
Like, okay. But hey,
he's not hurting that team though.
No, and I will say this though, come playoff time, everyone's saying it though. You don't want to see the Jets. If you're in the AFC, you don't want to see the Jets. Nope, you don't. Nope. Especially if you're the Bills, you don't want the Jets at all because you know why? They have your number.
They have the number. Yep.
Yeah, they do. And that's coming from a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
And I hate the Jets.
Here's my thing with the Jets. And I think what you said about the Giants, same with the Jets, like they're there. You know what I mean? Like they're making their steps. The Jets, they got to close out games better. They had opportunities to win the Bills game. They had opportunities to win this Vikings game. Their 2-minute offense play calling is atrocious. Mike LaFleur has to fix that quick. Here's why. You're not going to win games like that if you're throwing it deep in the end zone when you should be running it to get the yardage.
Yeah.
That's it. It's that simple. But they just got to clean up a few things, and it's great because the Jets don't have a quarterback to blame for why they're losing these games. They're losing these games because the teams they're playing are really good, but their team is also very good.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we lost. Like, that's okay. It's not like, oh god damn, we got to draft the quarterback. Like put our hands up, white flag. That's it. It's like no. We're still got fight in this game.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's fun to see too. It's like we know how we in the lines, but like it's similar to that. It's like these guys are willing to play for the coach. Should be good. Are we saying Jets AFC divisional game? Is that what you're saying, Pat?
I don't know, man. I don't trust my Patriots right now. I don't.
I think the Patriots get in.
We'll see. We'll come back. Maybe I'll eat my words.
Oh shit.
I don't think so though. Well, next thing I kind of want to we got to wrap this up quickly. We're at an hour and a half already.
Made this long, but we love you, people.
Just to go over a few. Yeah. For a little Texans almost pull up the upset. That was my other pick.
Yep.
No, my other pick was the Giants.
Yeah.
Texans almost pull the upset against Dallas.
Almost.
Cowboys look very beatable.
Very beatable.
It's crazy. This season is just like, it's just like the narrative is like, a team has like a dominant game and everyone like you're like, oh, that's a dominant team, and then the next week they lose to like a team that sucks, and it's like, you know?
Ow. Yeah. No, I agree.
Like, that's just the narrative, like all.
Yeah.
Throughout the season so far.
It's wild.
Quickly go through the other games, I guess. Broncos, Chiefs. Great game.
Yep.
Broncos defense. Freaking picked off Patty Mahomes 3 times.
Yeah.
Oof.
And they're like those are interceptions that like Mahomes look bad in.
Yeah. But freaking dude, pickup of the week. Last minute, freaking Walker. Well, he's out. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta pick up something. I pick up Jerick McKinnon. I was just like,
smart move.
Smart move. Drops 37. Still lost though, but it was cool. And then let's finish it off with Niners destroyed the Buccaneers. Is Brady done?
With the Bucs, yes.
Yeah.
The Bucs, yes. He did not look happy.
You can't, and I don't blame him at his age. He can't waste time. You know, like he can't waste time doing. You know, he can't be like, oh, if you put Bruce Arians back as head coach, then I think you'd actually probably get him to stay, even though he didn't want Bruce Arians. But
well, that's the thing. It's like, what made you think Todd Bowles was any better, or if better? Todd Bowles went 6-10 for 5 years with the Jets. He had 10-6 season where they didn't make the playoffs, and that was Rex Ryan's team. And they were pissed off because the Jets fired Rex Ryan. That's why they played so well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see where Brady got off on that. You got off because you had more offensive control. Look how that's turned out.
Yeah.
Like, Bruce Arians, like, you can't discredit a Super Bowl winning coach. Yeah, you had Tom Brady, but, like, you still can't discredit that because he put the team together prior to Brady.
True.
Like, kind of what you said about the Giants and the Jets, where they were like that first year step, and then they're there. Like they got to make the moves they made. The first year Bucs with the Arians Corporation had Jameis, and they went 8-8, made the moves they had to make, got Brady, and then won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But they already had that foundation on defense, had that foundation on the offense of what to expect coming in, and that's it. And you had a plug and play quarterback. Now that you don't have that coach that doesn't have that foundation, that same connection, that's what's going to happen.
True.
You know?
Facts. Big facts.
Right? I don't know.
Brady gone. He's going back to New England because freaking our weapons, man. Oh.
I don't know if he wants to go back to Devontae Parker. Barely walking the line.
I know.
No, I think he can come back, but I think he's more likelihood of going to Las Vegas than anything, just because the situation's better, right? You're going to
McDaniels. I would say San Fran is probably the best, even though I don't know if Shanahan will want to change his offense that much. Because I saw a thing. The whole Shanahan's offense is more like
dude,
wouldn't suit Brady basically.
No, because it's It's not around the quarterback.
Yep.
That's why. But I think he has a better chance of going to Vegas because Vegas is going to cut Carr. They have everybody in place but a quarterback. They're going to re-up Jacobs. They'll give, because they owe Carr like $23 million next year or whatever. They'll give that money to Brady. Come play for a year. Let's win a chip in Vegas, how it should have been done. You have your boy here. Adams, Renfro, Waller. Have a day.
Yeah.
You have that defense. That defense isn't terrible. Or Baker Mayfield would say otherwise. So yeah, I think that's my early pick. That's where Brady's going.
We got to finish off with our picks, though.
I was just gonna say our hot picks.
Yep.
Who do you like, Patty?
Oh God, let's see. I haven't even really looked at.
We got Saturday games. We got 3 Saturday games.
Week 15. Oof. Let me look through the schedule first. Let me take a gander.
Shit, I have a few.
Damn. Oh, okay. I think I know my first one. Shock in the world. Seahawks beating the Niners. Thursday Night Football. Calling it shock the world. My next one, my second and final one. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Jags beating the Cowboys.
I was going to pick that as well.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm picking that as well. Yeah. I'm also taking Jags Cowboys. I don't think I can do this next one, but do I do it? I'll do it. The Browns beat the Ravens.
All right. Browns are favored, but
are they really?
Yeah, -3. Well, you think about the Ravens are going to play with a backup quarterback.
Third string.
Yeah, third string backup.
Shit. All right, then I'll adjust. Bucs beat the Bengals.
That was going to be my other one. I felt that one.
I don't know why. I just got a feeling. I also said that about the 49er game. Look at that. But they might be due. I kind of hope the Bucs win. Just so they can win the NFC South.
Yeah. True.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Oh, I got to take a shit. So, yeah.
Dude, we're out. We'll end it on that. I hope you don't edit that out.
I'm not. Gotta take a big dumpy.
Catch you later, brother.
Catch you later. Have a good one.
Have a good one.